How's it going, people, and welcome back to episode 4 of the project. The whole process so far is going amazingly. I was just saying to Eddie there, I'm just really enjoying the structure that this has given my day, and anyone else that's been through a similar process might find the same. You find you're just more productive with work, you're more kind of structured in terms of your routine, and you've just got that flow to your day. So it's almost benefiting everything at the moment, which is really nice. So we're going into an upper session today. I wanted to quickly go through the session with you on my phone, so let's do that now. So we've got a really decent session to run through, starting off just with a little bit of a warm-up for the extensors and retractors, because we're then going into chest to start. So we've got 4 sets split across 2 exercises. We have the Smith machine bench press first, reverse banded on there. We then have the clavicular fly on the Bravo cables. Going into back next, we've got 2 single arm movements. One is on the Nautilus lat pull down machine. Second one is on the Nautilus compound row machine as well. 2 really good exercises, and I find the connection on a single arm movement like that is really good. So 2 sets there on each as well. Going into shoulders and arms to finish. 1 exercise for shoulders, which is a lying lateral raise this time. And then we're going into triceps and biceps on the cables there as well. So before we go in, I thought I'd just do a quick comparison between pictures of the beginning of the process versus now. So I'll pop some pictures up on this side. These are from 4 weeks ago. So this is a front shot and then a back shot there as well. And now we are sitting in this position. So this is a couple of days ago. We can see a noted difference in terms of condition. I'm really happy with how things have pulled in already. Obviously nothing too significant at this stage. We're still 12 weeks away from the shoot, and we're going to start pulling down a lot harder from now. But this is almost the initial recomposition. So let's put a picture side by side of the front now, and then also the back as well. I will do a kind of physique update like this every 3 to 4 weeks, just so that we can keep a track of how we're looking, and I'll also do some more in-person ones in the videos themselves. But yeah, time to crack on with the upper session.
Who the fuck to trust? Is she my friend or my foe? I'm off the exit, draw. Yeah, she give me that claim as well. I remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Nowadays feel like no one understand me. I'm good at artists, silly on Bob, Bambi. Baby's yellow, taxi. She wanna eat me like candy. Run up the racks, track me. I'll run up the racks like an athlete. Big facts, you're the dick, 6 flags. Ballin' like dick flags, told her I love her. I ain't really mean that, yeah. Nowadays these people like friends. Remember way back she was love. These bitches sneaky can't cover. I got 4 off the control. I remember. Remember I was selling dog food, no kibbles, just to get me some skrill. Remember I was really on the block like Tetris, just to get me some chip. Surfing, rocking the parking lot now.
Andy, can I get a spot? All right, 7, and then we'll try for 1 spotted as well. Ooh. Good, come on. Up. 9. 1. Push, come on. Nice. Cheers, man. Oh, face is like going to explode. That was just a rep up on there. Still right at a stage now where progression in the gym shouldn't be an issue at all. I think as soon as you flip into a dieting phase and food becomes lower, so to put it in perspective, my food now is 1,200 calories less than I was on. That could quite easily get to me mentally and think, oh, I've got less fuel coming on board, I should be kind of getting weaker or not able to progress. That's a big thing when dieting, coming into the gym and just not taking no for an answer. Applying yourself 100% on every single exercise and realising that there's no reason why you can't still apply yourself in the gym 100% like that. So another progression taken there, and we'll try and replicate that throughout the rest of the session as well.
Surfing, rocking the parking lot, my weed lighter, like they gave up a lot. I be on her mind like non-stop, yeah, had to get the little dot, no time.
So next up we've got the clavicular fly, just using the daisy chains here to adjust the start range of the exercise, so we can start in a nice comfortable range, and then just adjusting the cable angle to be aligned with those kind of clavicular fibres or those upper pec fibres, and then directing that upper arm in that same direction as well. Slow pump now. Right, that's chest done. Nice and easy, 4 working sets. We're then going to go on to 4 sets of back now. First one's the single arm Nautilus pull down.
I travel on this road of light, but the road ain't light. Where the slang is engraved with a slavery language, in the streets of babe with the pain of slave ships. Still I submit to it, falling stiff to it. How can I never get a fit to it? I see heaven at the end, I'm trying to get to it. Scared to get lost and I admit to it, so I stick to it. This routine, me and my constituents got it down back so we can live through it. No.
So when we look at the anatomy of the lat and the function of the lat, we see that it almost wraps around the rib cage in this direction, and it functions to almost extend the shoulder by pulling this upper arm down and around your rib cage. One mistake I see a lot of people make on single arm movements where they're trying to bias the lat is actually rotating into it like this. Whereas if we do that, the upper arm path's almost then trying to drive away from us. So we're taking our path of motion away from the path of motion that lat wants to pull us through. Does that make sense? So what I want to be thinking about here is staying fairly square to the machine as I pull through. That whole shoulder girdle and upper arm driving down and around into my lower back and holding here, not finishing here.
Flying on his wings, feeling like I can't float. Fire rain on my head, warm my cold soul. Crucify the flesh, love me to death, stigmata. Stigmata. Eyes on the king, but I'm feeling so low. I'm with the king, feel like I'm riding solo. Fire rain on my head, warm my cold soul. Crucify the flesh, love you to death, stigmata. Die for my king, feeling like I won't go. Fly on his wings, feeling like I can't float. Fire rain on my head, warm my cold soul. Crucify the flesh, love me to death, stigmata. Lord, I can see the scars on my hand. Reminder that I'm only a man. Yeah, Lord, I can see the scars in your hand.
I love this machine. I'd say one of my favourite back movements. Second favourite back movement coming up now.
I'm riding solo. Fire rain on my head, warm my cold soul. Crucify the flesh, love you to death, stigmata. I die for my king, feeling like I won't go. Fly on his wings, feeling like I can't float. Fire rain on my head, warm my cold soul. Crucify the flesh, love me to death, stigmata.
Oh, should use my grips there. I nearly lost it.
Stigmata. Stigmata. Eyes on the king, but I'm feeling solo. I'm with the king, feel like I'm riding solo. Fire rain on my head, pour my torso. Crucify the flesh, don't feel the depths. Stick my down for my king, feeling like I won't go. Fly on his wings.
Second set done. Chest, back, now on to delts. We've just got one movement, which is the lying lateral raise. 3 sets, and the same kind of rep ranges we used on the lateral raises in the first video, I believe, where we go kind of mid rep range, low, and then very high. So yeah, we've got those next.
I'm going off, they going off the mat. All the mistakes they making I made, I could've taught you that. I gotta wash my back. They'll pull you down soon as you reach out. I cannot offer a hand. There's nobody offered a hand to me. Nobody offered no fans to me. Nobody wanted it bad as me. I cut off the team, I managed me. I formulated and planned a dream. At Michigan State, dashing T's and dotting the I's. All while getting the ad degree to polish the mind. I was fucking on 10, staying distracted. If I wasn't blinded by pussy, I bet could've tripled the status. Like, could you?
I love this movement for delts. I think just one of those ones where you can really lock in and just really focus on placing tension exactly where you want. And there's something to think about on every single exercise as well, having that thought process of an internal focus rather than an external focus. So we're trying to train muscles here, we're not just moving weight about. So having that thought of, right, how am I feeling this muscle? Am I contracting it as hard as I can? Am I going through that range with the intent of contracting it? And just that little switch in mindset can change the efficiency of each exercise massively. So just to round up, train muscles, not movements.
With the smoke, I was in the mud sinking till my hand broke the surface. Once I grabbed what I could, I came out a whole different person. Now I'm going off, they going off the mat. All the mistakes they making I made, I could've taught you that. I gotta watch.
I was just talking to Eddie there about social accountability and the fact that we're doing this YouTube series. It's on Instagram, like everyone knows, and that's such a nice pressure, I think, for me, and I think it's valuable for you guys to do as well. Like if you've got goals in mind, tell people about them, because you've then got all of those people holding you accountable as well as yourself. So I've got no way of backing out this photo shoot now. Got no way of just stopping this journey or not doing as best as possible. And not that I need that, but it just adds to it. So yeah, no backing out now.
The journey was bringing in 30K. Now I'm a real life 6-figure nigga. On paper, he's doing the same. I'm only hanging with bosses who know we ain't promised tomorrow. We ain't moving waste. We used to the shade on a hot streak. Success is the key to proving his fake. Ay, yeah, can't nothing stop the run. I seen a lot of people try hard, but they ain't try long enough. Hold the down, that's how I'm closing the gate doors.
The worst set of them all done. That was 20 reps. It's disgusting. But now we've got arms to finish, and then that's a wrap.
Yeah. Felt like life had it out for me, I became one with the smoke. I was in the mud sinking, till my hand broke the surface. Once I grabbed what I could, I came out a whole different person. Now I'm going off, they going off the mat. All the mistakes they making I made, I could've taught you that. I gotta wash my back. They'll pull you down soon as you reach out. I cannot offer a hand. There's nobody offered a hand to me. Nobody offered no fans to me. Nobody wanted it bad as me. I cut off the team, I managed me. I formulated and planned a dream. At Michigan State, dashing T's and dotting the I's. All while getting the ad degree to polish the mind. I was fucking on 10, staying distracted. If I wasn't blinded by pussy, I bet could've tripled the stats.
Session done. Last exercise wrapped up. Good progression across the board today. Gonna be honest, it's one of those sessions where motivation to train wasn't sky high. Didn't sleep very well last night. Just wasn't feeling great today. But just having that kind of anti-fragile mindset of like life isn't just kind of smooth sailing all the time. We're gonna have variables that are off. We're gonna feel tired sometimes. We're gonna not feel like training. If we allowed that to affect our actions, then we'll go backwards or nowhere. So yeah, just being able to push through those points, and it's only gonna get tougher. But that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm doing this process exactly for moments like this and days like this, whereby I am challenged and I have to push myself, and it's not easy. So that's where that reward comes from. If it was all easy, it wouldn't feel rewarding at all. So yeah, it's a nice little side note to finish. So that is session done. Another good session in the books. I feel like I say that all the time, but yeah, they're generally going well at the moment. We've got the next video coming up next Friday. This time we're switching up the theme of the video, so we're going to go through more of a day in the life, almost behind the scenes in terms of how I'm running things with just my day-to-day routine, my nutrition, how I'm fitting my work around my training and things like that. So I just want to give you guys a little bit more of an insight into all of those other parts of this process that are really important and hopefully you can gain value from as well. So as always, let me know down below what you thought of this video. Do all the YouTuber stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Eyes on the king, but I'm feeling so low. I'm with the king, feel like I'm riding solo. Fire rain on my head, want my cold soul.